Race 1, ready. Take 2 at Queensland Raceway. Don't try to pick a winner. Far too hard in this category. Tyler Owen and Kyle Clues, the reigning champion, car number 1. Get us going finally at Queensland Raceway. And that was Dave Serra, really slow away. He's been swamped by 5 or 6. And with little cars stiffly sprung, check out turn 1.
The bumps at Queensland Raceway, you'll hear about them in the V8 Supercar telecast later on. They are seriously worse than last year, but if anything, they're probably... Look at them bouncing like a basketball. So they're bouncing on the sidewall of the tyre there. There's a big bump on the exit of turn 2 and the bumps into turn 1.
Remember that these are 1.2-litre twin-cam Yamaha power plants that really rev, 11,500 RPM. And Kyle Clues goes the long way around, down into turn 3. And the racing, it's going to go backwards and forwards. You guarantee it for the whole run of the checkered flag.
It's quite slippery out there too. Noon's on the exit of 3. That's the only other spot where they're got to be a little bit careful getting the power to the ground. On board with Bart Moore there. So Clues lost out by going wide. Wasn't able to get a clean exit off turn 3.
And the angry pack heads back towards turn 6. And the thing is too, breaking the slipstream, getting away from the pack. It's almost a little NASCAR Talladega style because it's so hard to break that toe. Oh, that was tight. Adrian Cottrell used a fair bit of curb, and I thought he was going to use some grass on the way through.
That was 3 wide. There's someone will be very wide coming onto the front straight. Listen to the bumps.
Trip to the dentist next week.
Oh. Listen to the engine RPM. That was a graphic example of the bumps on the exit of 2.
A couple of spectators pulling
and another bump under braking down here as well.
Mark Winterbottom also checking out the action, and there is plenty of it. Paul Kamal has gone the lead. Former series champ, Kyle Clues second, then Tyler Owen. Cottrell around the outside. And this race has been shortened from its original 8-lap distance to a 5-lapper as the reigning champ Kyle Clues made a move for the lead. Oh,
he's gone.
The championship leader has unloaded himself right in front of the field. He will get it running again. He's going to have to be careful here.
I don't think pretty sure he didn't get a tap then. Whoa, look at Clues. Now we're talking about how they lock brakes and recover. He didn't recover too well there. Big understeer and he's run wide.
These tyres take plenty of punishment. They're not a racing slick tyre. They're actually a treaded Yokohama, but it's a race spec, so you can get away with a little bit more, but you wouldn't want to do that too often. So out in front, it's Paul Kamal, Adrian Cottrell second, Tyler Owen in third. The Aussie Racing Cars turning it on at Queensland Raceway. When we come back, we'll go right through to the checkered flag.
Here at Super Cheap Auto, we love the V8 Supercars just as much as you guys. That's why we're not leaving the race, even in our own commercial break. So enjoy the race and get into Super Cheap Auto for everything auto and much, much more.
Well, the racing doesn't stop, but Tyler Owen does. He's been turned around on the exit of turn 3. And I think that was Paul Kamal. Might have been Sheridan Phillips. The 2 VIP cars were right in and among there. This is wild and willing. It's been a mad day.
Absolutely it has. Just as we came back from the break there, not sure who it was, up on 2 wheels. There was a bit of a concertina effect on the way out of turn 3. It's like V8 Supercars. There's a big crowd here. We're all going to have a big go.
They're getting
First
stuck
2
in
races.
Yeah, it's been a mad sort of a day. Kyle Clues and Cottrell have got away. Here's the replay. Up high, Cottrell does everything but roll. And then look at this. Kamal taps into the back of Owen.
Yeah, that
around he goes.
Going to say he did turn down on him, but no, that was just a little bit cheeky there. If you just see, there's a fair way out of the corner, so I'm sure that'll keep race director and the stewards a little bit busy looking at that one.
Now the top 2 have broken the draft. Sheridan Phillips next, then Kamal, behind them, that's Simon Smith in car 95, who was actually being attacked by Brendan Pingle in the Mitre 10 car. And Peter Carr, remember, he had that spin. He's the fastest man on the road, but the problem is he's 19th.
Yeah, he's actually about a second quicker than the leaders at the moment. Back on board with Bartonmore, FWI cleaning wax. Let's see how he goes into the infield where the road joins. There's a bit of a bump here, bit of a short run. Probably upshift the gear before the left-hander. No, he runs it right through. Be busy on the exit here. What's he going to do? Outside.
It's a long way. He's good on the brakes.
Big lunge.
He's on the inside. Where is he? He's somewhere in there. There he is. Tyler Owens through. Didn't work.
No, not a lot of grip offline here at Queensland Raceway, but traditionally we see the Aussie Racing Cars about the only category that will try and go the alternate line to pass, or actually go right around the outside like this, 3 wide into turn 1.
And the great thing is that's standard for Aussie Racing Cars. 3 wide, they all made it through. Last lap, run home. Adrian Cottrell and Kyle Clues will fight for the win.
Dave Serra in the monster entry, back inside the top 10, so he's been able to make up ground after that very slow start.
And that car on the inside of turn 2, that's Hayley Swanson's car, which is out of this one. And now Clues going for the lead at 3. Now, does he want to lead coming on and into the last couple of corners, or should he be second?
I think he'd want to be in the lead now, Noons, because Cottrell tried the over and under, got on the power early, but had a big snap oversteer, and that's cost him a lot of momentum down this straight. So I think he's, well, you never say never, but he's a little bit too far back. And here's an incident last corner, so it'll be yellow flag. So that could help him. Well, that'll work in his favour. No overtaking down there.
Yeah, that takes away turn 6 as his last chance. Question is, can he see it? Because he's locked right in on the rear wing of the number 1 car.
Keep an eye out for the yellow flag. Yeah, he's relinquished.
And the minute the Clue sees him, he knows he's home. He cannot be topped from here. So it will be 4th race win of the season to the reigning champ in what has been a really weird race. Well, the race itself was okay. It was weird beforehand. Kyle Clues picks up the win at Queensland Raceway. Adrian Cottrell 2nd. Paul Kamal, fastest lap of the race on the last lap of the race. Sheridan Phillips next. Then Trent Young, who really worked his way through the order. Barton Moore rounds out the top 10. And in the end, Peter Carr did get back to 16th. So he salvages something, but that hurts him in terms of the overall championship. And the cars acknowledge the fans who've come to Queensland Raceway today. Recapping the order, Tyler Owen recovered for 6th, Morris Massini 8th, Dave Serra and Barton Moore rounded out the top 10. And just outside was Grant Ludby from Mark Clement. Simon Smith back to 13th. Peter Carr, as we mentioned, in 16th. And Darren Massini rounds out the 20. So we've had Fujitsu V8 Supercars. We've had Aussie Racing Cars. That means one thing. The V8 Supercars are still to come this afternoon from Ipswich.